I still believe that all men cheat, whether you catch them or not. All men want to sleep with different women.
Yeah.
That part of it is not as deep.
I did exactly what I want to do since 10 years old. So whenever I love you, we eating dinner.
Maybe not the way he was, loved, but what can she do?
Have you ever had a partner show off on social media, but you find out they aren't the person in real life?
Typically do not cheat on their man unless they are hurt, scorned, abandoned, extremely lonely.
So the decision is yours, and if people don't like that, then it's not their life, it's your life.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ra Ali.
And this is Louis the Don, Mr. Kid Look It.
Have no fear, Mr. Organic is here, and this is
On the contrary.
All in your miss now.
Welcome back, y'all. Check us out wherever you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple, Google. We are there. And watch us exclusively on itsonsite.tv.com and YouTube. Check the description below for all the links. And if you like what you're watching, hit that like button. Hit that subscription button. And most importantly, turn them notifications on, y'all.
Yes,
Good,
we need you to do that.
Yes, sir.
Let's get right into the quick fire question.
What it is.
Have you ever had a partner show off on social media, but you find out they aren't the person in real life?
I haven't had a partner, but I've seen it happen on numerous occasions. And sadly, I know some of the people that do it. You know, that perception is reality, or what you want people's reality of you to be.
Right.
Because it doesn't necessarily mean that's who you are. Like, you pretty genuine, Rod's genuine. We all, we portray who we are. We don't pretend to be anything else. But there's sometimes where you be like, nah, I know you, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you, sis. That ain't you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, I want to say partner, like a girl I was with for real like that, but just a girl that I had encounters with. They put up this facade of they goody two shoes and all that, and they want to be taken out and whatnot, But once you get to the crib, they already, ankles on your ears, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really ran too many, because it's really a woman thing when a guy really acting like he's more than what he is, whatever. So I think that's really for women to decide that. So I haven't really run into it besides a girl acting like she like, Cinderella and all this, when you really just be a freak with me, baby, it's okay.
That's all you want.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, I ain't gonna judge you, because I damn sure don't want you to judge me, because I'm about to go crazy. So I just like people to be genuine. That's how I am on there. I am who I am. So when you ever see me on the internet when I'm talking, that's me. Come get what I give you. Simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm really nicer in real life than on social media. So I'm the opposite, really. But I give you the forewarning that this is a possibility too.
Yeah.
That's a 90% chance you're gonna get the social media guy. 10% chance I'm gonna be a nice guy for real. You know what I'm saying? But you got a chance.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Whatever.
Why the eye roll? Come on now. Why the eye roll?
I think the people that do the most fronting on social media are men, of course, because men want to portray themselves most often like they are more than what they are, because they want to get the girls.
Right.
So women do it also. Women do it for other women.
Yeah.
Rocking bags from Bag Borrow or Steal, or wearing their clothes, their friends' things sometimes, or, their jewelry, renting it from the jewelers instead of, just staying in their lane.
Right.
But no one does it as much as the men.
Facts.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's hard for a
Yeah.
guy to be like, yeah, a girl was acting like, unless it's just on some freak shit, you know what I'm saying? Not on some money stuff for the most part. That's super rare, because she ain't
Yeah.
really got to do all that. But if she want to act like she's not a freak and you find out all your homies hit or something, that's how you get bamboozled now. Instead, if she got nothing but church videos and all that, you know what I mean? Walking a dog, that's it. But you find out she a stripper or something.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with women who have a representative on social media, because I feel like everything is not for everybody. So if you are a dog walker by day,
And a freak by night.
you have an OnlyFans by night,
Damn.
I think that you are doing what you got to do to handle your business. Unless somebody wants to come to the forefront, like Organic, and take you out of that nightlife, do what you got to do, darling.
At your own
And that's just what it
discretion.
is. And by the way, I mean, they give you a representative. They be lying and shit.
True.
You know
I'll
what I'm
take her out
saying?
of that life.
They lie. Look, you know what I'm saying? They tell you all the time. So do the shit back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do it back.
I have no, listen, if a girl is already doing OnlyFans and all that, And she said, I'll take her out that life. Just give me the money you done made. Give it to me.
And let me flip it.
Come on now.
Oh, Ponzi
Let's work
scheming
together.
ass nigga.
Bribe Peter to give to Paul. But guess what? I'm Peter and Paul, damn it. No, so give me both. Shit.
Give it to me, give it back.
You know what I'm saying? But for sure, like, man, I don't mind. Once again, it's a difference between just having fun, fucking around with somebody, or this is really your woman. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different demographic of human being we talking about here. Yeah. So it's gonna be rare for that to happen to me like that. Mm-hmm. Just on some fucking shit. Yeah, you could trick me.
What is your biggest flaw?
For me personally, being selfish.
What?
Well, ain't that a mother?
What?
Accountability.
I'm accountable. Now. I'm an accountable
You
individual.
selfish?
Extremely. That's why I don't want no kids. I barely go visit my family and all that because I got to give y'all energy and all that. It's mine. It's everything for me, man. It's my world. You know what I'm saying? So that's my biggest problem. I've been working on it, though. But, yeah, I think that's it. Just being so selfish. Like, I can't even.
What could somebody do? What could a woman do to get you possibly out of that box?
I don't even know. They all tried so many things. I didn't
Let
have
me ask you a
everything
question.
given to me.
It's a little deep.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's get to it.
Does your selfishness and your attitude towards women come from challenges with your mom?
I mean, of course, I said that before. So I didn't come up in a loving household. You know what I'm saying? By 10 years old, I'm already outside all night running the streets. I didn't know nothing else. I did exactly what I want to do since 10 years old. So never, I love you, we eating dinner. You know what I'm saying? And on some real shit, too, my mom sent me to my auntie, sent me to my grandma. I was a bad kid. So I didn't know nothing about no love. So I never had hatred to women. I never knew love from nobody. So I don't know how to give all that out and hugging and all that kissing. And man, I never knew it. I just knew how to get money and, you know what I'm saying, be aggressive. That's what I knew. I never got taught the other stuff.
So how does a woman, because a lot of women deal with loving men that don't really know how to be loved.
Facts.
So what advice would you give if you really just think about it?
Yeah.
What is it that you need? Not what you want.
Right.
Which is, of course, sex and for a woman to spoil you with affection and finance, you know, shit that anybody would want.
Yeah.
What does a woman have to do to really peel down those barriers of you and really find the softer JDR within that can properly love a woman, maybe not the way he was, you know, loved, but what can she do? What do you think?
I truly don't even know, to be real with you. Because, like, I had women do everything for me. The nicest in the world, do whatever I say, you know, help me, be patient with me, listen to me, do whatever. They done it all. And it still don't work. It still get on my nerves. Like, I don't want to do with that. Bye.
Okay.
Because it's still like, what I get out of that? Because I'm giving you too much time. I can have all these women. I'm going to give one girl all my energy, and you cool, but I can have them all. So I just can't compute me just sitting with one woman and give her, and we in love and all that, when I got the whole world at my feet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if I just want to, I don't know if I'm meant to be with one woman like that. I just can't fathom it, tell you the truth. I've tried it numerous times. It ain't the women's fault. It's me. I don't know. I might be just too.
So do you feel like it starts out where it's okay, but then you get tired of them? Is that what happens?
Quick, 2 days. I got the motherfucker around me longer than 2 days. Oh my God, I be like, I got to get on.
You ready
I got to
for
go
another?
do something. I get away.
What are they doing?
They ain't doing nothing. They just loving on me.
Okay. Is it too
Yeah.
much affection?
That plays a role too, but it's still you in my house or we together.
Okay.
Even if I go to the front room, like even when I have big houses, I'm way over there upstairs. You still here with me though.
Right.
Like I be having somebody else here, someone doing something. Why are you here in my space?
Right.
I got a problem. I don't know. Something wrong with me.
No, but it's crazy as it sounds. It's just that you're saying it. Men feel this way.
Right.
Men feel this way. It's just that you're saying it, and it might not sound that great.
Yeah.
But I think I said this before in the past shows. The reason I have so much affection for you is because you don't give the right answers. You just
Right.
give what it is. And so I love when I can just know who you really are. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Keep it 100.
I'm happy with that. So I would love for us to find a way to get, if we can dissect you and we can get down to the bottom of what is really going on inside of your head or
Yeah.
what challenges you're having when it comes to women. Is it their mere existence? Do you feel like they don't serve a purpose outside of providing you with food, shelter, in their bodies? have you been hurt that bad? And that's okay. Like,
Right.
like there could be a healing process for that. There could be, because you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Maybe that is one of the reasons that men mistreat women so badly, because they're dealing with so much internally.
Yeah, it probably is though. I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel like it ain't from being hurt by women. I don't have a hate for women. I love women. Like I said,
You
I
don't
do.
love women. You love what they can do.
Yeah, but
for
I'm
you
saying
to
like
make
I don't.
you feel good.
Yeah, I don't try to disrespect them or do them bad. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like speak to them crazy, or if you my girl in the crib, I'm treating you wrong. No, I treat you right, and I feel, you know what I'm saying, affection and love for you. But I just
While
can't
you
give
there.
it. Yeah, but I need to do what I want to do. I just feel
Right.
like, I don't know. I just feel like, man, I must ain't run across a woman yet. I guess.
So we would love to have, if there are any qualified, experienced therapists out there, we would love to. I'm really mean this. Really qualified, not somebody that's just taking a course.
Yeah.
But if we could delve a little deeper to kind of get to the bottom of what it is that creates this feeling of like, I want you gone, that
what's
organic
that?
experiences, and why so many other men experience it, whether
They
they're willing
do.
to say it or not.
Right.
Like,
They all feel like this. Like,
I think it would be a great research project.
yeah, I think like for the most part, if you a guy too, if you top level in all aspects, if you got your money, you in good shape, you know what I'm saying? You got so many top level attributes. It just feel like, I don't know if it's just the hunger in you or the warrior in you. Like, I'm just gonna throw down my blade for one, and I can still have them all still.
You got too many options.
Right. And it's like, and they want me, and I
But
want
when
them
you
too.
finish with those women, right?
Right.
Once you conquer them,
Right.
you still don't feel anything,
Yeah.
because you still want them going also. So
Right.
it's kind of like you are, yes, you're being a hunter, you're searching for something, but it's very, very temporary,
Yeah.
because you want them gone afterwards.
Yeah, it's the new. You want the new stuff.
Right. So
I
it's like,
want the
okay,
same
I've conquered you. I slept with you. You was cool. It's time to go.
Yeah, even if you a great person, do for me and all that, still like, hey, you don't get all my time and space like that. Still get on. I still want to be over here too. You know what I mean? And they said it's like a dopamine that comes from that, from getting new women and all that. Like, and one of my friends like, man, you got sexual addiction. No, nigga, I ain't never did that. Nothing out my way for no. I never paid for nothing. I don't go for. I shut it down fast. So nigga,
But I
that ain't
don't
me.
think it's about.
Yeah, it definitely ain't.
I think it's something else, and I don't know what that is because I'm not qualified.
Yeah, I don't know what
but
it is
it's
either.
something
It's
else.
something there, huh? What
Yes.
the fuck wrong with me?
It's something else.
It's something for
'Cause
sure.
all men want to sleep with different women.
Yeah.
That part of it is not as deep, but the fact that there's no woman that has made you really truly say, I don't want no other man with you. Fuck what I'm doing.
Right.
Right? I don't want another man with you. So I'm gonna put, because men like to package their gifts up. They
Right.
like to tie it up in a bow
For sure.
and put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
You off the market.
Yeah.
You willing to let a bitch go back out into
I don't
the
give a fuck.
field, into the streets.
Because I know you ain't gonna find nothing better than me.
But if you really had any real endearment for them, real love for them, you wouldn't be willing to let them go like that. So it's deeper.
That's their fault. Cause I'll be like, you want to go out there back to the streets? You fool. You might as well just sit here and deal with me, the greatest of the great,
Right.
and just deal with what I come with. Cause you go back there, you ain't gonna find.
But
this
you don't
level of
want her
nigga.
there. So what is she supposed to do?
Hey.
Should she stand outside the house while you
Yeah.
have other guests?
Yes.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to figure out, because that once again I use all my
I'm
brain
talking
matter.
about wanting what's yours to be inside,
Yeah.
taken care of, nurtured, and packaged away in the house under the covers.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
what
don't
it
want them
is.
there when you come back in the house.
Yeah.
So yes, once again, I want to say let's put this out there. I want to make this a real. If we have a qualified psychiatrist, therapist, a real expert in relationships or men, and
A real one too, mom.
A
But she
real
better
one.
be married. I don't want no bitch out here that ain't been married, ain't got no family, ain't got to the top
or it
level.
could be
with
a man.
No, I don't want to talk to no nigga.
See what I'm saying?
Fuck out of here. I don't listen to this nigga. Fuck him. Give me, and she got to be fine
See,
too.
on the show, this is the thing. On the show, I was watching Sisters
Maybe a candidate.
on BET, Tyler Perry Sisters. Zach was dealing with a lot of issues. and he was very, 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 like he rejected the therapist initially, and he was able to work through that and kind of get through to some things. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the therapist is going to come in the package that you want, a fat ass,
Got to have
slim
it. I want
waist,
that
and
motherfucker. Yeah,
pretty
that
white
juicy. I
teeth.
want that motherfucker. Yeah, pretty. Smooch.
Yeah.
I would like to smooch. I want to grab that motherfucker right there, kiss the mom, and tongue it, and get the ass later. Hug both.
Or however you could come. Let's have you on as a guest.
I like it.
Yeah. So
We're gonna dissect organic.
I want to know though, because listen, I'll be 100% transparent. Like nothing ever happened to me, no kid, no one ever beat me or none touch me. Wasn't like I felt. I've just been different my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I think it does come from just being a freelance since 10 years old, doing what I want to do, and no one's there. I get that plays some type of role, but nothing drastic happened.
well, we got to get
You know what I'm
into
saying?
it. We got to see.
Yeah.
What's next, Lewis?
The topic of the week, but that was a good discussion. Thank you
Yeah,
for
man.
that. Thank you for sharing, brother.
You're welcome.
Topic of the week this week, y'all. I want y'all to tell me, do y'all think this stat is true? According to the National Institute of Health, about 20% of married men and 30% of married women are reported cheating on their spouses. Do you think that's accurate? Or would there be a difference in those numbers? Because 20% of married men, 30% of married women,
Sound about right.
sounds like an even playing field. What do
Even
you
if
think?
it's a higher percentage, I just think people like to fuck other people on both sides. You know what I mean? Women just a little more sneakier with it. We probably don't find out as much, which we know. And that's probably, get the guy side up higher because we get caught. But women, they real sneaky and conniving with it, so we never find out. So these percentages sound about right to me for sure.
I think they're completely inaccurate. There's no way only 20% of men that are married cheat. There's no way.
Married.
If only 20% of men, whether they're committed or married, were cheating, the world would be a better place. There's no way. The stats are more like 99.9%.
All that?
Yes.
On which side, men or women?
Of men are cheating.
What about
and
99,
have
99?
cheated. There's no way.
And what about women? What's the percentage
Absolutely
of women?
not. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's nowhere near that.
99?
That's the first thing, okay?
Right.
And then the second part of it is that women, unless they are super sexual nymphomaniacs,
Right.
typically do not cheat on their man unless they are hurt, scorned, abandoned, extremely lonely.
So you don't think there's any women that cheat just for the sake of
For the
I said
sport.
it's not very often, probably in the 1%.
And the guys is 99% just free.
99.
100%. Women are not, a woman is not going out and saying, my husband got on my nerves today. I'm going to fuck John.
Oh, she fucking the shit out of John.
No.
At the office?
No.
Oh, yeah.
my husband's get on my nerves. He didn't take the garbage out. When I get to the office,
She fucking Larry.
Del Sean is gonna get this work. Like that's just not what happens. A man goes to work. Woman could have made breakfast, sucked him off before he went to work, took the kids to school, cleaned the kitchen, and he's still gonna bend Erica over on the desk if he could.
Because she was at home nagging.
You see
and
what
get
I'm
on his
saying?
goddamn
You
nerves.
see what I'm saying?
And Erica is goddamn being nice to him, bring the stapler, fill it up for him and all that. Bringing the copies for
That's
him.
goddamn bullshit.
He might
It's
well bend her over.
bullshit.
She's a good
It doesn't
woman.
matter what you do, right or wrong, the outcome is going to be the same. And that is the reason that I'm an advocate for city girls. I'm not an advocate for city girls because I think a woman shouldn't have her own.
Right.
I think a woman should absolutely have her own, but I think she has to have something to focus on, and she has to have something to try to obtain from you, because while you're trying to take her heart and her vagina and then run off with it to go get the next woman's, she needs something to hold on to balance this.
Yeah, but most of the women that's doing that, they don't have the attributes to get a man to to do that for them.
So they're not trying hard enough.
Right.
Because how many whack niggas is fucking bad bitches?
because they got the money.
If
So they
a
got the
woman-
attribute, though.
The ugliest, wackest bitch can get what she needs from a man if she has the confidence.
Oh no, it's
If
opposite.
she has the confidence and she stays focused on the prize and does not allow her emotions to interfere with what her goal is.
She got to be cold. Like to really get a real money out of man, that she got to
And
be
that's
cold.
what I'm trying to say. As women, we need to come together and we need to have a common cause. The same way men do, which is to get in your pants.
Oh yeah, we together on
We
that.
have a question from from the
We locked
audience.
in. That's what I'm saying, because women ain't got no camaraderie. See, we got some understanding. We had all these unwritten rules of guys since the beginning of time. We just start blessing y'all with social media and podcasts by unlocking our codes. Y'all never knew this stuff. Y'all was in the dark for 100 years. We just opened it up 5 years ago. Y'all welcome. You know what I'm saying? We been knew all this. I run to the gas station. What's up, brother? What you doing, man? I'm about to go cheat on my wife, man. What?
Oh, my
I don't even know this
God.
nigga. You know what I mean?
my
And you've been married
God.
for 20 years, don't know shit. But I just met this nigga. What you on, brother? Man, you know me, that got a little bitch at the hotel. We been doing this, so y'all can't even compete
He
with
said,
us.
"No man about to go cheat on my wife."
Yeah, we be on that. But at the
Just a
same time, it's
random
like,
conversation.
We have
Right.
a question from the audience.
Okay.
Ra, you seem a bit scorned. Is this because you've been cheated on in the past, or is this maybe because you're cheating on your husband?
All right, so I'm not scorned at all. I am a woman that is for the people. I'm for the women. That's just
Right.
what it is. I'm sure I've been cheated on before. I'm positive. However, my husband hasn't directly given me any real tangible evidence or proof of anything, right? But I don't give a fuck. He don't got to be caught with his red-handed with his dick in the ass. I still believe that all men cheat, whether you catch them or not. And I believe that I've seen so many women hurt, so many women crying, so many good women and not great women going through all different types of shit with men. And I just feel like it's because we're not getting on the same page. You know how they say the reason we can't get ahead as black people is because we don't get on the same page and we don't have a leader. I want to be the people's leader. I want to let
shit.
you guys know, for the women, I don't care what race you are, I don't care what you look like, we have to get the camaraderie that they
Gotta have
have,
that, yeah.
and focus on what the mission needs to be. You do not need to worry about what they think about that or how you're being judged.
Yeah.
Have a focus.
And what's the focus?
Get in their bags, get in their pockets, because
See,
that's
that's the
the
problem,
only
though.
thing they care about.
Yeah.
That's the only thing a
Guys
man
are
really
tired
cares
getting
about
used for their
is
money.
is their money.
Yeah.
And if you asking them for money while they asking you for ass, if they don't want to,
Like she ain't getting dick too. Like she think
no,
she don't want no dick.
at least he'll be like, damn, this bitch. They'll start feeling used the way a lot of times women feel used.
Okay.
Damn,
and to
she
the
always
other-
asking for something.
To the second part of the question, have you ever cheated?
I'm sorry. What does this have
She's
to do with me?
perplexed.
No, I'm just joking. It's a joke. Of course.
This is the intervention.
Of course I've cheated. What
See?
you mean on who?
I
Look
didn't
at
say-
him.
I
Why
was
you
asking-
stuck?
This is a question from the audience. I didn't say it was a question from me.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Do
Of
you want to
course I've
elaborate?
cheated.
Tell us about what circumstances led you to cheating.
Yeah, let's break that down. Why
Well,
that
I've
happen?
cheated more than one time, you know.
Were you scorned or just for no reason?
It's
Why?
because I know that I'm doing what you're doing. Yeah. I wouldn't cheat on a man that I knew and loved me and was honest with me and wasn't cheating on me. Of course, that would be horrible.
That sounds
But
right.
I know better. So, yeah. What's up? No.
Have guys
That's
already
not-
lined up?
I have to know what I'm talking about, and I know what I'm talking about.
Because they say 80% of women already have another backup guy in tow. You know what I'm saying? When they're in a relationship. You think
that
that's true?
accurate?
Is everybody asking me all
Just curious.
What the
You are the advocate.
You talking it up for the
You are
women.
the
You talking it up for the
advocate for
women.
these
This is
ladies.
like, okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that if women had that much options, they wouldn't tolerate and put up with the they put up with. If every woman had a backup nigga, they would just leave the nigga that's doing the bullshit and go be with their backup nigga. That's not, I don't think that's
But they
true.
just know him. They ain't with him, so they might look
They
good from
would
outside.
leave and be with the backup
but
nigga.
they don't know, though, that he's going to be, faithful to her when she's really with him.
No man is gonna be faithful, so that's a waste of time.
And you don't know this nigga.
So
he give you, the representative.
I think it's all about opportunity. It's about access. It's about so many different things. You could have a man that has no job, that stands on the corner and plays video games, that will still fuck a bitch in the building, the project building
Oh, for
across from
sure.
you, and know that y'all take the 28 bus together to work every day. He will still sleep with her.
Definitely. I know I would.
No, I'm telling you,
did it?
It didn't happen. I'm talking about. I'm telling you from experience that I don't have a friend. I don't have one single friend in the entire world that has a story where her man did not cheat on her.
That's unfortunate.
None. That's insane.
I didn't cheat on my girl.
Yeah, I mean,
Honest to God.
my
haven't
three
cheated
closest
on her?
I
friends are
haven't
married.
cheated on my girl, and we broke up, and we were like broken up for like 6 months. And in those 6 months, I also didn't have sex or do anything with
And you
any other
could have.
female. And I could have.
So you've been with her for 3 years and you never cheated on her?
No, I've been with her for 5 years. We just recently got engaged, and we were off for like 6 months.
And you haven't slept with another woman
And what's your
besides
name, bro?
her
So you
in
can put this out
5
here on the internet so
years.
nobody
And over
come
5
confirm
years.
this.
And longer than 5 years.
And over 5 years, because in the time that I was also praying and searching for the right one, like I was waiting like a good like year and a half, like in that
0.1%.
search.
0.1%.
And it happens.
And I believe you because I believe you. So that says a lot. But I'll add you into that 1% because I said 99.9999.
So you're not even a whole tenth. You're just
Yeah.
0.1%.
And
That's it. But that's what the females
and
look
once
for.
you go, because you guys are engaged, and once you guys get married, and once you guys have the kids, and once she's getting on your nerves,
You're gonna pray.
we're gonna circle back, and I want you to tell me the truth.
Not
So you
on
in
here.
that percentage, I like it. But the rest of everyone else, I don't know anybody that's not been cheated on.
I mean, like,
Zach,
I
I know
got
you
two
ain't
good
gonna
friends
tell.
and my brother.
Have you cheated?
Damn, sorry, Zach.
That was gonna be my point. See, we share like the percentage here, right? Men, married women. Obviously, they're asking a man about a wife about her man.
Yeah.
Men don't share those details the way women do.
Yeah, it hurt.
If a man gets cheated on, he's not out there, she just violated.
Right.
The way we address the issues is by trying to create a narrative to what caused you from cheating. What can I do differently? At least this type of man, me. That's speaking for myself. I'm not saying I'm cheated on as of right now, but in the past, when I got cheated on, what did I do? And I'm not telling my boys like, yeah, we fucked up. She dipped out on me. Cause they're gonna be like, bro, you stupid.
Right.
Versus a woman, when she's cheated on, she gonna talk about it. She gonna tell everybody, her friend.
Blame everything on him.
I wouldn't say even that, but she's just gonna talk about it.
That's true.
And then the friends can
You know
come
what I
after
mean?
you to go sleep with you.
Oh,
sure
that's,
is.
that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole
do
nother
that.
thing. But we're
So-
so prideful, it's kind of like embarrassment.
Yeah.
Like you're doing all you can. You're like, I'm investing my time, I'm working hard. Then you get cheated on, you're not on social media as a man. And even if they ask you this question right here about that percentage, so I believe that percentage is more flip-flop. It should be 25 women, 20 men.
Me too.
No. A little higher, okay. Closer to an even 20 versus 13. It should be
So are
20.
you
more
trying to
women.
say that women are cheating on men
Yeah.
just because?
No, women are cheating on men just as much. Not just because.
They get emotionally connected to somebody else, and they have a real situation, and they do it. You know.
It
So
happens.
we have a question.
It happens.
At what age do you think men will stop cheating? What age?
Depending when their options go down and the level of nigga he
It
is.
varies from man to man. Organic
Never.
has tons of options.
Always
he just
will.
told us from 10 years old, he had to be on his own. So he's self-centered, which is okay for him.
Since seventh
now, the
grade, I've
choices
been like
women
this
have
here.
to have are, am I willing to deal with that? Most of
will.
y'all are going to say no, right? But he's telling you up front, this is what I'm going to do versus a man that's telling you the opposite and does what he does. So you have to respect that he's giving it to you as he's giving it to you. It's up to you to whether you want to deal with it or not. Somebody like me won't say that, right? But I may pretend to not be that
Right.
and then do it anyway.
Facts.
That's the guy Roz talking about because
Right.
Ryan ain't talking about organic. She highlights him
I'm
all the
analogy,
time.
yeah.
She's like, organic is this, organic is that. And we all see that because he gives it to us as fucking organic and raw as he can give it to us. And we appreciate that. But if someone like me, I'm gonna tell you how it is from me. I was once in that position. Did I have that many options? No, right? But I met somebody, and
That's
I
what the
felt
options
that,
look like?
right? I felt that this was it for me. I've been with enough. So the time frame for me was that I was tired versus just being at an age of, this is the age for me, I'm ready to settle down. I was tired of it. Organic clearly is not. And there's plenty of dudes like Organic. We see them on podcasts all the time. They're just not ready for it. And
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I have a question for
It's
you.
tough. There ain't no age on it, really. I can't
I have
say
a
no
real
age.
good question. If you were to find out that your wife slept with another man,
Lord.
would you forgive her?
That's a
Be
tough.
honest.
I don't think I can.
Oh damn! Why are they coming
Damn,
out
just going around the room. Next. Next.
It's crazy because my fiance just called me now too. All right.
She said, "Let me
FaceTime.
She said, "Let me end this situation."
Let me hear it.
You know, it really comes into you got to put yourself in that predicament. You know, like what the visualization of that would actually be. So to actually be there, I really can't say, yeah, 100% or no, not at all. It's being that kind of predicament. But in the state of mind I'm in now, it's the soul ties that we have now. You know, since we've made that commitment with one another, like, hey, we are going to lock arms and do life together.
Right.
You feel me? Hey, you slipped up. You made a terrible mistake.
Or maybe it wasn't a mistake.
That's messed up.
Maybe it wasn't a mistake, but would you forgive her?
It really just depends on the circumstances
Is
that
it a
comes into it.
possibility that
Because if
you
you're
would?
doing that on purpose to really come after
How
me,
can you have sex with somebody by accident?
now we open up the spectrum on that. You feel me? Now it comes into intoxication. It comes into putting yourself in that predicament. Did I do something to get you really, really emotional that now
That
you
made you
have
vulnerable.
confided in somebody else and that person took advantage?
I like that, giving a woman an option to blame something
Yeah,
on
yeah.
her. That's
We have
just a
another
good-
audience question.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So I wanted to
All right,
know,
Laura.
why is it that men cannot take what they dish? Lewis said he don't think that he would be able to forgive his wife. Men cheat all the time and ask for forgiveness and expect the woman to stick around
Yeah.
and be their ride or die. But if a woman gives it back to them, they can't take it.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a wonderful question.
Yeah. it's
Why
simple.
can't we dish what we give? So to any man that isn't willing to do so, he just isn't willing to do so. But for a man that isn't doing what is expected of him to do, which is cheat, it's kind of selfish of the person he've invested all his time in to say, oh, because I know you expected this from me, that it's okay for you to do it to me, even though I've never done it. It just doesn't make sense. So for any man not willing to accept that, is because when we cheat, I'm gonna be honest, when we cheat, it has nothing to do with any emotions. It's physical. When women cheat, we already know it has a lot to do with emotion versus physical.
Right.
So when you're emotionally attached to someone, we can't forgive that. It's not the sex. You're emotionally invested in someone else. If you can honestly say women don't cheat out of emotional feelings, like there are some women, like Ross said, that do it off of like they just have
Very rare.
the urge to splurge and just want to be smashed.
Yeah.
But if there's those women that don't do that, how do you explain that? What is the reason behind the cheating? Because women don't just step out and cheat. Women are like, okay, this is happening at home. Okay, now let's go here. And then before you know it, y'all slipped up, y'all done kissed, and then one thing
So
leads
if
to
a
another.
woman
Okay.
then says, I don't have an emotional attachment to this man, but I find him to be attractive and I just slept with him, then can you forgive her?
No, because we're not going to believe that. We're stubborn in that way because we have to it has to make sense to us, and that's in a man's pride. I cannot apologize for it, but for us, a woman wanting to just be physical just doesn't make sense to us. It doesn't.
Right.
Okay,
We don't think women. I'm not saying women can't see a man and be like, damn, he look good, I want to smash. I'm not saying she can't do that. I'm just saying we don't believe that women are capable of that.
To
Because we-
piggyback off of your answer, let's not act like men only cheat for sexual pleasure and they move on. There are men who carry multiple
Yeah, but
relationships
that's rare.
with other women.
That's rare.
Those
like
are
a woman,
idiots.
That's rare, like a woman that really wants to be with a guy just for sex. That's rare. It happens, but it's rare. And then on top of that, when a woman is messing with a guy, they're risking everything. Niggas come and kill motherfuckers. They fucking your girl. Let's take him out. I'm gonna take him out. Be the only guy. Guys die all the time from women. You know what I'm saying? Messing with another guy. That's a heavy risk on a guy. You're risking not only, you know what I'm saying, like our relationship, but you're risking my life. This dude could come here and kill us.
And you hear that? It's not even the dude she's cheating on. It's the dude she's cheating
right.
with.
You gotta worry about
That's
him
killing the one
all the time.
that is her in her relationship. We see
So
it.
who's the emotional one?
Her.
It's still
Cause
her.
she gassing them up like they together and all that. Okay, I'm
If
gonna
the
be together
man
with
is
you. You gonna take him
willing
out.
to take out another man, who's the emotional
The
one?
man she's
Let's applaud
emotional
that.
with.
Right.
Press the
The man
soundboard,
she's
clap for
emotional
that.
with.
Press
Yeah.
the soundboard, ding, 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 clap.
That's a great question. But
And
to
then,
answer that,
and then on top of that too, you could risk getting pregnant and all that. To be real, if I get a girl pregnant on the outside, I ain't gotta be there. That kid's stuck with you. Now let's take it there. Yeah, I know that was dark, but hey, fuck it.
I mean, it's just we've seen it happen.
But fucking.
We've seen that happen.
I can say fuck that kid. You
He
can't.
said I can leave her.
So how about that?
I can leave her. You gotta take care of this baby.
I gotta take care of this motherfucker too. I can leave that
just saying.
motherfucker. Put me on child support, baby.
This is why we love organics.
When you get the kid, I can't be like, you know what I'm saying? He coming with you. You see what I mean? We can work that out. Like I'm just gonna pay a little money over here and fuck the kid. But if you have a kid, I'm still a little dirty motherfucker with this nigga DNA all by my. What? See the risk? There you go. I ended right
Okay,
there.
I want to rewind for a second. Before you got here, we were talking about relationships. Jay shared with us that you guys had a 6-month hiatus in which he was still faithful and did not cheat. Had that not been the case, would you guys be engaged today?
Look at the mic.
No.
No.
Now, do you think if you had slept with somebody else in that 6-month hiatus, you guys would be engaged today?
Absolutely not.
Last question. Had you slept with somebody in that 6-month hiatus, would he have ever found out?
Yes, but that's more of the type of person that I am. I would be very honest and upfront because I don't think my consciousness can hold it. And I'm very centered in God, so I like to be honest and upfront with it. But had it been other people, especially considering our situation that I was always a virgin before being with him, and he's the only person I've ever been with, which I'm very proud to say, but that gave him some type of pride too. Now to let him know that within that 6 months he did nothing, but then the virgin that he initially got with did sleep with someone else, I think in that situation, no, it would be a little
Yeah, Jay might
unfavorable.
goddamn kill everybody. I ain't gonna lie. With my virgin, motherfucker did what?
And then take a picture of it. And then take a picture of it like you bitch ass.
For sure, everybody got to go. Shit me?
You
I
see
wanna
how
be a
they're
virgin, too.
connected spiritually like that? Because his responses
What the same?
were identical to her responses before she walked through that door.
That might be, yeah. That might be
was
my
beautiful.
problem.
Did y'all
I
set
might need
that
to
up?
find me a virgin.
He
That might be
texted
what it
like,
is.
before you come upstairs, man, he gonna ask you some shit. Answer that shit. Because that shit was on the money. Like,
Facts.
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jay,
I'm happy for
Jay,
y'all.
you gave me an idea, man. That's gonna help me be a good man. I gotta find me a virgin woman. That's gonna help me out, I think. We found out the cure. Find me a virgin.
That
Ain't
may
gonna
be
work
it,
for
bro.
you.
Definitely ain't gonna work.
Nah.
It really comes into where are you at? Like the problem that Raw was talking about earlier, it's not that, men cheat. Like Organic says it all the time. He's like, yo, I do this.
Yeah.
Like this is exactly how you're getting it raw, real, and authentic. The problem is
Raw on it,
when
too.
you get with a guy that's saying he ain't gonna cheat, and then he goes around and then cheats and then gets caught.
That's a problem.
That's the problem right there, because if you would have been upfront with it from the beginning, I already had the expectations on how you're gonna move, so I know how to move with this situation.
Are there any unexpected positives or personal growth that can come from experiencing infidelity in a relationship? Well, I don't think there's unexpected positives. It's pretty cut, clear, and obvious. Everything is a learning experience in the most positive way. I got cheated on in the past, and I knew I never wanted to feel that again. Like, I never wanted to feel that level of hurt. And I know that I was the direct cause of the cheating. So what I said to myself is, the next person I decide to deal with, I'm not gonna deliver myself in that way. I'm gonna proceed in this relationship slightly different, invest more time, be genuine, be honest. Even shit I didn't want to talk about, I just had to put it all out there. And if she received it, we can move forward from there. So yeah, that was my positive. So it's absolutely expected.
A positive from it, I wish that it would be that as women, that we would come to a realization that this is what we're dealing with and that we would come together from it. But that's not what happens. I don't really think anything could come positive from somebody hurting you and destroying the trust besides you knowing better the next time. And what sense does it make to know better if you're not going to change anything and do anything different with the next person? So I don't think so.
I mean, for me, when I did get caught cheating,
Which time?
only got caught like really in one relationship. You know what I'm saying? When the
okay.
girl bought me the car and all that, and the other girl found out, and I
Did you cheat on the last girl you was with?
Pardon me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, where we was at? No, I didn't. Yeah, so the last situation I was in when I did get caught cheating, it actually turned me to the person I am that's so open and honest that I realized, for one, I don't need to be lying to nobody. I'm blessing you for even being with me, so I don't got to lie to you for, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you the truth. But it gave me the freedom of just being real with myself and anybody that I'm going to be with, that I'm going to be a free person. I'm not in a relationship with you, or you're going to be in a relationship with me, I'm going to have other women. So that gave me that energy of like, because I was hurt. Remember I told you that before when I was hurt, I went to the gym and got all swole. I'm like, damn, I got to be a super guy now. I done lost my girl. I got caught cheating. I didn't like that feeling. So that made me be the honest and organic person I am today. Anytime I'm in a relationship or I'm with a girl, any type of way, I'm going to let them know what it is. That's why you never hear no girls talk bad about me, nothing. I talk crazy. You would think they'd come out like, no, they'll never do it because I'm honest.
Right.
And I've been that way since
There's
then.
no reason for them to be upset.
Yeah,
right?
no reason to be upset. Even if you're upset, that's your own personal, you know what it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't say I did you wrong, because I didn't.
Right.
But that came from me, cheating, getting caught, and was feeling hurt by losing a great woman. And she was a great woman at that time. Not no more. She had kids and shit. She embarrassed me.
Right, she's tainted.
Yeah. So at that time, though, heart crushed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, tears of pain.
Shout out to you, sis.
Yeah, she got me.
Shout
I
out
got
to
myself,
you.
though, because I was, hold on,
But you up now.
Shout out to you.
all the way up.
Yeah, I think all in all, everything that we go through in life is just feedback.
Yeah.
It's experiences that we go through, whether you're the one that cheated, whether you're the one that got cheated on, like on both sides of the spectrum is, as a guy, if you got cheated on, it shows you the areas that you're lacking and where you need to improve. If you're the one that went ahead and cheated on the girls and this and that, it goes to show where you are in your life.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, it's a game in this life that we play. So it's how you want to play it. If you want to be the guy that hooks up and does that action on cheating on multiple women, sleeping with multiple women, doing this and doing that, and that's the lifestyle that you want to design for yourself, by all means, live the life that you want to live. You feel me? But if you want to be the guy that just only has one girl, right, for the rest of your life, and then builds the empire and does that, that's the version of life that you can shape and mold and create for yourself. So the decision is yours, and if people don't like that, then it's not their life, it's your life.
Facts.
Yeah.
Main character.
Yeah.
I think the only positive that can come out of being cheated on is once someone shows you who they are, you believe them. And once they show you who they are, you deal with them accordingly.
My answer to the same question is just realizing that when someone cheats on you, it's not your fault. It's nothing that you've done.
Yes,
It's
Sister
something that
Charles.
they need to fix with themselves. And once people know better, they do better. They don't want to cheat. You can't change a man. I realize that. You cannot change a man. If he want to do right, he's going to do right. There's nothing that you can do. Your pussy can't be amazing. You can be the most beautiful person in the entire world. But if they want to cheat, they're going to do it.
Absolutely.
And if they don't want to do it, they won't do it. So you just have to realize that it's not your fault and you can't blame yourself for anything.
Facts.
Oh, he's so cute.
Sometimes they need to blame themselves, though.
Well, with that being said, we're going to jump right into the question of the week. This gentleman says, I've never given my girlfriend a reason to be jealous, but she made me block all of the women I follow on Instagram. And I feel like an idiot. It wasn't like I was following thoughts or porn stars, but I was following a few fitness influencers, and she's got super upset. And to keep the peace, I gave her my phone, and she blocked every single one of them and went through my DMs. I feel dumb because it wasn't like I was trying to jump in the DMs. All I was doing was following maybe a few likes here and there. We've been together for about 6 months, and I've never cheated on her. Is her behavior a red flag, or did I mess up? At the time, I thought, if I make her feel better, whatever. But now I'm regretting it. It wasn't about me being shady. I never crossed any lines, but now I feel emasculated. Like I gave up control over something as small as social media because she was feeling some type of way. And now I'm frustrated. I love her, but I can't help but to feel like I gave up too much. I need advice. How do I fix this without making things worse? So I will answer. The first thing I would do is sit down with her immediately to have a conversation. And the same way you elaborated how you feel to us, I would have that same conversation with my partner. One reason is because there's nothing less attractive than someone who's insecure and feels like they need to stop you from something as small as your eyes looking at another person, that is crazy as hell. You cannot stop what a man looks at, because even blocking women on social media, there's still the explore page. There's still him walking down the street. There's still him going into the office. There's still him, like, that's just insane. So I would sit down with her and have a conversation about just allowing a person the freedom to be who they are. I think it's really important that you explain to her that, and also she should be appreciative that you didn't do tit for tat, because a lot of guys would have been like, all right, I'll do it, but you do it too. And I just think that's a very childish, stupid game. You should express how you feel, and you should. I don't think you should go back and unblock, because it looks like you were too aware of who they were. And I just think you should nip that in the bud, but in a respectful way, and reassure her that she's the person that you want, and she's the person that you've chosen. But it's going to start with communication.
Yeah, very important to communicate that, especially nowadays. Social media plays a vital role in relationships and just life. So that should have been talked about in the beginning, but it's already too late. So now you're here. So definitely let her know how you feel. Definitely let her know that, I don't appreciate, you trying to control me. Like, if you trust me, you trust me. Or you don't. Which one is it? If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. There's nothing you could do in this world to stop me from doing what I want to do. So do you trust me or not? If she trusts you, then boom, you got that conversation, you good. You shouldn't feel emasculated, but at the same time, you should let her know how you feel. That's super important right now. But you shouldn't be so eager just to why you want to be on there all that anyway. Like, what's the problem, really? Tell you the truth, because when I'm in a relationship, the last relationship I had, I unfollowed a lot of girls that was, I was interacting with. For me, if I'm following them like that, especially back in them times, I'm trying to knock them down or something. I ain't gonna lie, unless it's business. What you doing? So why is it a big deal? Nigga, you can still, because the thing about it, you still can look it up if you want to look and have those interactions, So it ain't that serious, but let her know how you felt, and then you move accordingly from there. But
you see how his advice was to show you how to still do it?
Oh, was that smooth how I said that in
So
there?
then when she goes she takes your phone, instead of just talking to her, now she sees the bitch in your search history.
Yeah.
Now you got a whole nother problem.
That's true.
Okay?
Hey,
All
but
right.
hey, tell her, hey, I still like to look. It's something you like to look, brother. You like to look at her asses.
Communication.
You like when they doing squash, see that monkey from the back, see that onion peel.
I got two things for you,
It's
sir.
Okay.
Two things for you, sir.
Look, baby.
But that's hilarious. Two things for you, sir. First, ask yourself, what do you want out of this relationship? And then two, you did not mess up. Sadly, a lot of women feel that social media is controlling our minds in some type of way. So her taking that away from you is kind of like controlling what you can and cannot see, even though we know you can still see it. Just ask her, like Ross said, communicate. Ask her what happened in your past that's causing you to feel like I may go in some direction that you think I'm going in, because that's the perception you got in the past, because that's what's affecting her right now. So communicate that with her, ask her that question, and then ask her only if you want more out of the relationship, but clearly you do because you're asking us. So just ask her that and just figure it out from there.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
You guys remember to send in your questions, anything you guys need advice on, just send it over here to me. I'll let you know what's the right thing to do, what's
Send
the wrong
it to
thing to do.
us.
Yeah, we gonna give her options on that.
Yeah.
Us.
Brother, keep looking at the asses, brother. I know what you want to do.
And that wraps things up for this week's episode of
On the Contrary.